Okay, thanks, Pete. So, look, I'm going to make up a bit of time here and we'll just do this very quickly. But we do really want to promote the use at this point in time for the dairy industry of the use of irripasture.com. The reason for this is that it's a tool that has been developed by the dairy industry with dairy farmers, and actually the trial and the pilot was actually here in the Hunter during the SIP1 project. So it is actually come from local farmers to develop up this tool. The idea is that it is a bit of a substitute if you don't have soil moisture monitoring or probes in place. This allows you to do a quick water balance and actually allows you then to look at where you're sitting over time, but also helps to assist in that scheduling of your irrigation without onerous, data inputs. Now, Matt has mentioned inputting your irrigations. So, look, that is the only thing that you really have to do with this tool is input. When you irrigate, you input how much you've irrigated. So the idea of the tool is that you can actually use it on your smartphone. It's best to set it up when you're in front of your PC or those Apple users. But it has been designed in partnership, it's a Dairy Australia in partnership with the University of Southern Queensland. So it was, we actually didn't steal it, but we actually took a good idea that was being used in other industries and have especially developed it up for the dairy industry in SIP2 and have really built up the capability and functionality of it. So you've seen a number of these graphs down here today. It allows you to actually determine your raw. It will ingest information that comes directly from the nearest BOM station. So you select your nearest BOM. It'll take in the rainfall data and the ETO data. So if we have a think about this data, so we've been actually talking about water inputs. So it takes the water inputs, rainfall, you input your irrigations, it takes the BOM data of the ETO and does a quick water balance for you. The idea is that we are actually encouraging dairy farmers to stay within the raw. We're all talking about the raw today, but this is a quick and easy, free available tool without actually having to put in soil moisture monitors.
You don't have to be a dairy farmer.
Not at all, no. I mean, of course, so it's readily available. If you've got the website, you can set yourselves up on it. I don't want to go on too much about it because I know that Pete's really, really enthusiastic to actually run a workshop to set everyone else on it. So everyone will come along. He wants people to bring their laptops and help you set up on it. So look, it's a matter of on a daily basis, if something goes on, irrigation, you input your irrigations. Sorry, that one's rainfall. If you don't feel that the rainfall has been accurate from the BOM for your particular site on that particular day, you can override it as well. We know around here we can have very isolated rainfall. So you do select your area that you want the water balance to be over. You can set up, the idea is that you would set up for different crop types or different pasture types and also different soil types across the milking area, or the irrigated area, I should say. We've now in version 2, we shouldn't actually be called irripasture anymore because we actually have put in maize there now. Also looks at lucerne, millet, and we've got sorghum as well. So it is reflective of the types of crops that we're actually using, particularly in this region. A lot of that feedback has come from guys like Tom that's using it as well. So Tom's primarily for maize and sorghum. We'll get to talk to him about that later on. So you go in and select your BOM site. So look, we just want to promote it. It is there to use. It is freely available to everybody. If you don't have soil moisture probes, which is a capital expense, this is one that will track how you're going over time, but also allows you to really have data behind your scheduling of irrigation over time.